and we'll be getting started in just a couple of minutes. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend some time with me today here on orientation. Congratulations for your decision to get started here with Rich University, and we'll be getting started in just one moment. All right, so we'll give everybody a couple of more minutes to hop in while we do that, you guys. My name is Kuala Mitrius. I am part of the Rich University family, and I'm excited to be part of the family. And how we're going to kick off the call today, you guys, if we can have, first of all, let's go through some ground house rules. For the integrity of the call, most of the time we will stay muted out, you guys. And how you mute out, if you are familiar or unfamiliar, you simply look at the bottom of your screen if you're on your phone, and you should see a microphone, okay? The microphone should have a red line going through it at all times. That will let you know that you are on mute, okay? Also, another place that I want you to be mindful of is the camera that's directly beside the microphone. That will also allow us to see you. So if you don't want to be seen, you guys, you definitely want to keep your camera off, okay? You want to keep it off. So sometimes, we don't know that that button is there. So I want to make you really aware for this call as well as future calls, okay? So what I'm gonna have you to do is come off of mute and just tell us your name and where you're calling in from, and then we're gonna hop right into this call. Anyone can go first. Just unmute and then go back on mute.
Hi, my name is Nada Sweat, and I'm calling in from Chesapeake, Virginia.
Hey, Nada, welcome to the call. Welcome.
Good morning. I'm Herman Soignier from New Orleans. Praise God for y'all.
Thank you, Mr. Herman. Praise God for you. Welcome to the call. Who else do we have out there?
My name is Kimberly Harris, and I'm from North Carolina.
Awesome. Kimberly, welcome to the call. Welcome. Who else do we have out there?
My name is Austin Walker. I'm calling from Macon, Georgia.
Austin Walker, welcome to the call. Welcome. Who else do we have out there?
Okay, it's up here.
Who else do we have out there? If you're just joining, we're announcing ourselves and we're staying on mute. We're going back on mute after you announce yourself. Who else is out there?
Good morning, Q. This is Kwana.
Good morning, Miss Pretty Rich Chick.
Good morning, everyone.
Shalandia Bell.
All right, Dr. Bell, welcome to the call. Okay, who else do we have out there?
Asia Neal.
Welcome to the call. All right, if there's no one else, we're gonna hop right in, you guys. So this week as well as next week and for the rest of the 40 days, we have a blitz going on right now, a campaign going on right now for 40 days, and this is day number 3, where we will be doing presentations, orientations every single day at noon, okay? And you will have different presenters going through the presentations and welcoming you to this community. Okay, so today you're hearing from Kuala Metrius, Michelle, and I'm so excited to be a part of Rich University. It has been a tremendous blessing in my life and in my family's life. The skills that we have access to, guys, the education, let me say that, the education that we have access to and the tools, I will honestly tell you to plug into all of the education that you're paying for, because it really is a tremendous system that we have our hands on, and you've been invited into this space, so consider it a blessing. My family is tremendously blessed. It does take time to go through the education and to learn the skill. This is not a, microwave popcorn mentality sort of thing. This is a skill that you will learn over the course of time. But the beautiful thing is you get to earn while you learn. And that is what I've been fortunate to do, as well as some others on the line. So we're all students, we're all students, okay? So in Rich University, who are we and what exactly do we represent? What do we do? I'm pretty sure by now, if you've been connected to the Telegram group, you can see that we are just a loving group. We are a family, first and foremost. I know some people in the group will say teams, others will say organization. At the end of the day, we are a family, and you've come into this space and you will get brothers and sisters. You heard my sister on earlier, Pretty Rich Chick. I mean, it's just a wonderful relationship that I've formulated with this young lady. We got a chance to go to London together. So it's just an amazing community, and the love from Dr. China as well as from the other leaders in the group, it's just been absolutely amazing. Also, I think that Ms. Angela Wilkins, she chimed in earlier. Let me tell you guys, we got a chance to meet in Atlanta, just an amazing individual, as well as her husband, Pastor Carl. You're going to form so many awesome relationships in this space. So come in and just be willing, ready, and able to just be a part of a good family-oriented community. All right. So what is Rich? It's just not a cute name that we have. It actually has meaning. If you just logged on, if you don't mind, can you please put your line on mute? Okay, thank you. So Rich isn't just, a name of a university. It's not. It is, but it has meaning. There was a lot of thought and a lot of meaning that went into Rich. So the R in Rich stands for royalty. Okay, it says Rich on the slide, but it actually stands for royalty. Okay, the I stands for inspirational, the C stands for courageous, and the H stands for humble. So let me say that again. The R is for royalty. We are all kings and queens walking into our queenship and our kingdomship here in Rich University. The I is for inspirational, the C is for courageous, and the H is for humble. We are based on 3 solid pillars. I hit on it earlier: relationships, results, and residuals, right? Results and residuals. So the name of the game, you guys, in this space is to come in to set goals, to hit those goals while at the same time sharing what you have your hands on and to build residual income, okay? The vision and mission statement. There is a vision. There is a mission. Rich University is a mission-based, mission-driven movement. So if you don't take anything else away from what I've said up until this point, you need to know what you're affiliated with, and you need to know what you're a part of. Rich University is a mission-based, mission-driven movement. Okay. If you've just joined us, let me just find you. Let me just mute all. Okay, perfect. Continue. All right, very good. All right, so mission-based, mission-driven movement. We inspire nations and generations around the world, and we have to be courageous to do this because the rest of the world is not going to encourage it, okay? We have to be courageous to do this because the rest of the world is not going to encourage it, okay? Hold on, somebody's having trouble getting into the room. Password. All right, perfect. The mission is to help the community to believe and to become better. We are in alignment with our assignment. we are in alignment with our assignment with iMastery Academy. Again, that is where the educational piece comes from. Okay, that is what you pay for, the education, and you also pay for the tools. And if many of you are like myself, I came in with the platinum package, so that particular package comes with the harmonic scanner. So we are in alignment. Rich University is in alignment with our assignment with iMastery Academy. And I will just be honest. The assignment came about 7 years ago, and I'm going to get to a slide where you're going to see the founder of Rich University. The assignment was a God-given vision to Dr. China Bethley. Again, she is the founder of Rich University. And our assignment is to impact nations and generations to reach 1 million families. So I'm going to stop right there. I want you guys to take out your phones or do a screenshot, because I need for you to know what the assignment is, to know as a family what we are working towards, okay? And we are working towards, and especially in a time like this, to impact nations and generations and to reach 1 million families. We are definitely moving towards that. But one of the ways that you can stay informed is to join us on, if you have an Instagram page, and if you don't, I would highly, highly suggest that you get Instagram and follow us at 100 Chairman. That is where you will kind of know what's going on. Even though you're connected in a Telegram group, you'll visually be able to see how we are winning collectively as a family. Again, our assignment is to impact nations and generations to reach 1 million families. Join us at IG at 100 Chairman, okay? Now back to the founder of Rich University, this amazing leader. She's a woman of God. She has 3 beautiful kids. She's the wife of Andre Logic Mix. And what I can say, God did give her this vision of Rich University about 7 years ago. And it wasn't until 4 years ago that that vision became aligned with iMastery Academy. So God gave her the vision of Rich University before this opportunity came about. So that is one of the things that I need you guys to know. Sometimes God will give us visions before the vehicles will appear. And that is exactly what happened with Dr. China Bethley. And I just honestly, since I met Dr. China back in December, my life has just been simply amazing. One of the things that she asked, and one of the things that I would definitely tell each of you, from my very first conversation, she said, Qualimetrius, you have to be teachable, you have to be coachable, you have to be teachable, and you must stay humble in this process. If you do what is asked, you will be successful in this space. So again, I am a student, and whatever the teacher asks, I abide, because she knows more than I am. She's a Chairman 50 inside of our community, and she's leading Rich University. So why would I not do what she asked me to do, right? And the beautiful thing is, I got a chance to see her again in February, honoring the CEO and the founder of iMastery Academy. Now, keep in mind, you are part of Rich University, and we are aligned directly to iMastery Academy, with the CEO being none other than Christopher Terry. Well, Dr. China did a honors dinner back in February, and I'm a very observant person. I don't say a lot. I observe a lot in new settings. And I watched her, and I watched him, and I watched the way that they interacted, and the way that, she just honored him at the dinner, and the way that they talked while other parts of the program was going on. It was literally like watching a sister and a brother communicate with each other. And if you don't know who the CEO is, again, his name is Christopher Terry. And at that dinner, I never will forget, when he got up and he addressed the crowd, he was talking about, what we had our hands on, and how this industry, how this space has blessed him tremendously over the past 20 years. He was at a point in his life where his bank account was that of a phone number, including the area code. And he wasn't saying it from a boastful standpoint, you guys, or bragging standpoint. He was saying it from a point of, listen, do not come into this space and blow this opportunity. what we have our hands on is so amazing. It has produced multi-millionaires in this space. It has produced billionaires in this space. And that is what you all have your hands on. So your goal is to get the skill set and to get the education. And it's just amazing just to watch those two interact. Dr. China honored him with a Bible, and then honestly, in that same conversation, and when he got up and he was thanking everybody, he'd said from the stage that, you know, in his life, people come and people go, but a lot of real people tend to stick around. And he had so much respect for Dr. China and what she brought to the table, that in her spiritual aspect. So he doesn't make moves unless he consults with Dr. China Bethley. She's being personally mentored by him. So here you have the $1 billion, the CEO, Christopher Terry, mentoring Dr. China Bethley, and they have a very, very close relationship. So we here in Rich University, we get the effects of that. So her leadership skills are impeccable. She has a heart that she just loves her people. She keeps us in a protected environment. And I'm just excited to be a part of Rich University, and you'll get a chance to see that as well. One of the things that she, as well as her husband, remember I just said they keep us in protected environments. They came up with the idea of the nightclub, because coming into this space, there's a lot of information to digest. However, they've created opportunities for us to be able to win and not necessarily know everything at first. We get to earn money while we're learning. And one of the ways that we do that is through the nightclub. And here the person that you're seeing on the screen, he goes by Logic Mix, Andre Logic Mix. Okay, he is the husband of Dr. China. He's the protector of Rich University. He's a master trader. And the nightclub goes on, you guys. It's a really, really cool space, really cool environment. Monday through Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Okay, well, how do you find it? Okay, the same way you got onto this call, go to richuniversity.tv. Honestly, the first couple of times you log in, you guys, you're not going to know what they're talking about. You're not going to understand the terminologies. But what I can tell you from personal experience, while you're learning in the academy and you're coming to the marketplace and you're watching it live, again, you may not know for like the first week what on earth that they're. I would say reach out to your sponsor. You ask them questions. There's also some nights where the floor is open to ask questions in the chat, so on and so forth. But while you're learning in the academy and you couple it with watching the market live, for me personally, it kind of sped up the learning curve. So that is one of the resources, or one of the tools, one of the ways that Dr. China and the leaders have provided a way for us to be able to capitalize and make money while we're learning, okay? Also inside of Rich University, another amazing opportunity for us to be able to make money or earn money while we're learning is by way of Tokyo, China. Now, this is absolutely amazing simply because Dr. China and the young lady that you see on the screen, Tokyo Pips, kind of collaborated together to come up with this trading concept, okay? And just a little bit about Tokyo. She's a master Forex trader. She graduated from the University of Alabama. She holds 2 master's degrees, and she's Lean Six Sigma certified. So she is literally skilled in this area of trading, and she brings a lot of skill to the community, as well as Andre Logic Mix, right? But Tokyo, China, the concept, you guys, Dr. China is a person and Tokyo is a person. So it is a concept that these two have collaborated on. It is a reward for Rich University members, and exclusive rewards who go the extra mile in helping us achieve our goals to reach 1 million families. So what do you mean by that? Okay, so you have access to the positive community, you have access to the nightclub, but Tokyo, China is a concept that we trade at night. Okay, we simply put it in our phones, we go to sleep, and 90% of the time we wake up and profit. Well, how do you get access to that particular trade while you're learning? Oh, okay, glad you asked that question. When you enroll 3 members to the family, you get the Tokyo China. Okay, that's an extra 300 pips. And if you don't quite know what pips means, that's okay. You're going to learn this week, hopefully, if you're in your back office. And again, it's a training concept developed by Tokyo Pips and Dr. China, hence the Tokyo China. Tokyo makes up the skill, Dr. China makes up the psychology part of the concept. And the overall goal of these tools and Rich University, you guys, is for you to become stress-free, lifelong, profitable traders. So I'm right there, and I'm going to check the chat. Okay, if you have any questions about what you just heard as it relates to the nightclub, when is it being held, where is it being held, the Tokyo China concept, I want you to put your questions in the chat. If it makes sense to you, please drop some 3s in the chat. This is very important. I want you to get your questions answered before you hop off, you guys. If it makes sense to you, drop some 3s. Because right now I don't see anything. All right. Chelsea said, I kind of understand. Okay. Chelsea, when you say kinda, is there something that I need to explain to you, or just want to make sure everyone's good before I move on? Okay, perfect. All right, so just a little bit more about Tokyo China, you guys. After you share the opportunity with 3 people, that is how you qualify. Once you qualify, please adhere to these rules, adhere to the rules in order to continue to get it, because yes, it can be taken away. I need for you to take a screenshot of this screen. It's also pinned inside of the Rich Telegram group, so I would advise you to click on it inside of the Rich Telegram group. Keep it so you'll know exactly where you are, how you are, and where you're supposed to be getting the alerts from. Okay, so again, you need at least 3 members to qualify for Tokyo China. Okay, you must be active. Okay, you must be an active Rich subscriber. And once you get this alert, you guys, this is something that has been back tested for almost a year now. And it is one of those strategies where it's very exclusive. We've been trading it since December, and it has been pretty much 100% since December. So it's very, very special. So there are some rules around keeping it safe and exclusive to our community. So you may not share, okay? You may not share the Tokyo China alert once you become qualified. You may not take a screenshot of the screen. You may not forward it. You cannot share it with others who do not qualify. Again, the goal is to provide a safe training environment. So where does the Tokyo China alerts come through? There is a special group that says Tokyo China alerts. Okay. Once you get your 3 people, you should be in the Tokyo China alerts group only. Any other group that's created outside of Tokyo China alerts, you should not be getting any alerts in those groups. Okay. That says that they're Tokyo China. They are pretty much an imposter group. So you should only be connected to the Tokyo China alert group to receive this special sauce. If that makes sense, drop some ones in the chat. Drop some ones. I want to make sure you guys get this part down. Okay. You got 3 people that must qualify, and it comes through the Tokyo China alert group only. Okay. Only. Perfect. Awesome, you guys. All right. So now what we are about to do, we're going to go over and explore the I Am Mastery Academy live. So I'm going to hop over from my screen here, and we're going to go to I Am Center. The I Am Center. This is where you're going to spend your time, majority of your time, you guys, doing your trainings. And while we're over here, we're also going to learn how to enter a trade on the Android and how to enter a trade on the iPhone. Okay. So we're going to log in. I'm going to show you how to maneuver around in the Academy, and we're going to watch a couple of videos while we're over there. So let me pull up that screen. All right, if you can see the screen that now says I Am Center, drop some, let me go over here to look. Drop some twos in the chat. Okay, so I have a question in the chat while I'm waiting. So the Tokyo China group sends the alerts for the trades. Yes, Chelsea, that is where you get the trade alerts from, Tokyo China alerts group, okay? So perfect, thanks you guys for your help. All right, so here's what the I Am Center looks like. Okay, so here you would just simply type in your username and your password, and whatever that username and password was when you signed up, that is what you'll use here, okay? And you just simply log in, okay? So here is what the Academy looks like on the left-hand side. Oh, I learned something the other night from one of the students. You can actually replace your picture here, but you do it by way of going up here, going into your account settings and putting your picture in there. But the most important thing is over on the left-hand side. This is really cool. They're updating this, what I'm finding as we go, which has been an amazing process to watch. But here you see completions, you see academies, pip talk, strategies, go live, so on and so forth, okay? So if you click on academies, one of my favorite places to get started is here in the Academy resources. And the reason behind it is there's a really cool tool. You have the handbook, you have the presentations as it relates to the opportunity. Okay, you can see it in multiple languages. You click here, it has the handbooks for I Am Center, strategy handbook, so on and so forth. Okay, getting started. The customer roadmap has been literally a good guide that I used when going into the back office and getting started. So here it talks about looking at the orientation series, the orientation episodes, going into the 100 series, 100 go live, so on and so forth. So this is a really good tool to print out and have. And it kind of keeps you on track of what you're supposed to be doing, okay? All right, so over to the academies, you click on the left-hand side, academies. You come over to here, learn Forex trading. If you speak English, and if you speak another language, you would just go to that language, okay? So if you click on the Forex English, it will give you a drop down. Of course, you want to go through here to see what those are all about, what that's about, the Forex series. Click on the handbook, you enroll, so on and so forth. You download the handbook, right? But for the sake of time, we're just going to start off with the 100 series. So the 100 series gives you the basic terminology, you guys, of, what Forex is. It gives you like the basic foundations of playing the game, because all it is a game. It's just like basketball, right? In order for you to be able to play basketball, you got to learn the fundamentals. You got to learn how to speak the language of basketball players. Like, what is a double dribble? Like, what's the 3-shot line? What's a foul? So you learn all of that, the foundation of Forex in this space, the 100 series. So I'm going to be quiet for a second, and show you what the first video looks like. So what is Forex? So let's play it.
Welcome to the Academy. In this video, we're going to discuss what is Forex. Forex, or FX, is short for foreign exchange. It is the place where you can exchange currencies from all around the world. Many countries are backed by their own banks, thus creating their own economy and currency. When traveling to these other countries, you can participate in the foreign exchange market manually by exchanging your local for this. As decades passed, every internet came along, Forex found its way online, where traders from all around the world began to trade currencies digitally to turn over profits from the comfort of their home. The foreign exchange market is the largest and most liquid market in the entire world, trading over $5 trillion a day, far trumping the New York Stock Exchange at $22 billion a day, the Tokyo Stock Exchange at $18 billion a day, and the London Stock Exchange at $7 billion a day combined. To put quite simply, the FX market is where all the money in the world is being exchanged in real time through currencies. And this market attracts many investor mindset individuals who see the opportunity to create a career through trading within the exchange. The FX market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, meaning you get the ability to trade and make money 24/5 with no limits. The market opens Sunday, 6 a.m. Sydney time, and ends Friday, 5 p.m. New York time. Because the market is easily influenced by geopolitical factors, it causes a lot of volatility in the market, creating plenty of trading opportunities we can capitalize on. Through the continued education of the IM Academy, you're going to learn all about the Forex market and how to trade in it. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.
So, all right, you guys, that was video number 1, right? So it's really, really cool how it's really, really cool how everything is kind of right here in one place inside of the, inside of the academy. Oh, sorry. But let's just say if you just watch that course, the really cool thing is to see if you retain the information, you just go pop right back over here and take a quiz. So it's really, really cool, really cool concept. So let's just see if you were paying attention. Let's see who can answer the question number 1. Just drop your answer in the chat really quickly. Okay, somebody was paying attention. Mr. Austin Walker. Well, very good. And as simple as that, you guys, you just go through one of the ways that I study. I'm one of those people that, I learn a little bit differently. I have to hear it multiple times. So I went through each video, played it one time. Before I moved to the next video, I played that same video again, but that time I took notes. The third time, I went and highlighted, so on and so forth, so that the information could stick. Okay. But that's just my way. Each and every one of us, we're different, right? So that's how you access the academy. That's how you access the training. Is there anyone on the call that does not have your MetaTrader 4 app downloaded, that replace the trade, so on and so forth? That does not have your MetaTrader 4 downloaded. Okay, Austin, I see you. Anyone else? Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do for you guys is just hop on over to show you where you can learn how to place a trade. Again, you can go back and watch these videos at your discretion. And the first video that we're going to play is for the Android users. So if you can have your phone open, it's video 126. All right. And you just simply open up your, you simply open up your MetaTrader 4 and you can follow along with this video. Okay. And then my iPhone users, get ready to open up the MetaTrader 4 as well.
Welcome back to the IML Academy. In this video, we're going to discuss how to take a trade on your mobile MT4 Android version. Now, when looking at this first screen here, this screen would be considered the quotes list screen. On this screen will give us the different selection of quotes that we can choose from to trade in the foreign exchange market. Whenever we want to choose a pair that may not be here, what we can do is come here to the top right-hand section where the plus icon is at, click it, and then we can begin to choose the different symbols which we want to trade inside the market. We can choose between exotics, futures, FX crosses, and more. In this example, let's use cryptos. I'm going to click on the crypto symbol, and now all of the different crypto pairs are going to come up for me to select to add to my quote screen. We're going to go ahead and choose the most popular crypto pair, such as BTC USD. Once we click it, it automatically gets added back to our window, and we can select the top left arrow icon to continue to come back to our quote screen. From this point, we'll scroll down to our newly added BTC USD trade. Here, we can long press the BTC USD and a menu will pop up where we can choose new order to trade right away or open chart. Let's choose to open chart. Once you open chart, you'll be able to see here the actual Bitcoin in real time. From this window, we can also choose to trade by clicking the top right-hand icon right over there, stating new order. Once we click on that, we'll come to this next window. This next window here will allow us to choose a variety of functions to help us interact with our trade. Number one is where the market says market execution. From here, we can choose between market execution or one of the 4 pending order types to execute in the market. In this example, we'll leave it where it says market execution. Right below where it shows the dollar amount, this is where we can choose the lot size we want to trade inside of the market. So we can scroll up and down between the lot size to choose what kind of position we want to trade inside of the market. In this example, we'll run it down to a 0.50 and begin to trade that in the market. Now, there's going to be a red line to your left and a green line to your right. This red and green line represents the stop loss and take profit levels that you can set inside of the market. For this example, we'll come here and we'll set a stop loss of 5,800 inside of the market. And then we'll come to the green line where we can set our take profits, and we'll set our take profit at 6,200 for Bitcoin. Now on the lower portion of the screen, we can choose to buy or sell by market. In this example, we'll choose to buy. We'll click on buy by market, and then we'll get brought right back up to our trading window where we can now see our open trade. Coming over to our chart, we can clearly see where we put in the buy for the market, our stop loss inside of the market, and our take profit level inside of the market. The only thing left to do at this time is to let the trade play out. In the event that you ever want to modify this trade, you can come back to your trading window, long press the trade order, and select from the drop-down menu, such as close order, new order, modify order, or chart. If we want to go ahead and close the order immediately, we'll choose close order. If we would like to modify the take profit and stop loss levels, we'll click on modify order. Back in this window, we can choose to readjust the stop loss and the take profit to what we feel accordingly. From there, you can select the modify button, and if the modification is valid, it'll open to modify. Coming back over here, you can now see how our order is modified in the market. This concludes our video on how to place trades on your MT4 Android version. Be sure that you guys are learning how to master the Android and master modifying and entering orders inside of the market before you begin to trade live. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Okay, so I'm going to pause right there, you guys, and see if any of my Android users, if you guys have any questions. I know if it's your first time seeing it, it can be maybe a little, you're not quite sure what's going on. That's fine. That's okay. Like, I felt the same way. Most of us felt the same way. But this is the one part, you guys, you definitely want to get right, knowing how to enter and exit a trade from your phone. So I'm going to open, I'm going to be checking the chat to see if you have questions. And if you have a question, please feel free to come off mute and get your question answered. While I'm waiting on you to come off mute, one of the things that I definitely, I think would be very helpful, market execution, you guys. And you'll learn about that when you go into your going through your 100 series courses. But just remember, market execution means now. Put me in the trade now. Put me in the market now. So typically on the nightclub, okay, they do a lot of market executions, okay? So you go in the trade right then and there, okay? So make sure you go back and you watch how to do a market execution, okay? Remember what that means? It means now. Someone said, how can I see this video again? Once you go into the 100 series in your academy, you just scroll down to video 126, okay? 126. And if you have questions, I'm on Telegram. My name is Kuala Metrius. You can reach out to me in Telegram. I don't mind getting your questions answered. The Tokyo China is a different kind of trade. That's one where you place the order where they showed you on the screen. You had the market execution at the top. Remember, market execution means now. Hey, I want to go in the trade now. I want to hop in real quick, right? But Tokyo China, you actually place an order for it. So it's a buy limit, a buy stop and a sell stop, okay? But you don't have to worry about that until you get your 3 people, okay? All right.
But I did have a question.
Yes, what's your question?
With the buy order, do they call out the amount? Like the buy and sell amount?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So typically you'll get that. That doesn't happen on the nightclub, okay? What happens on the nightclub is more of scalping, meaning you hop in and when you go in profit, you see the profit that you like, you hop out. So that means, again, market execution now, okay? Now. And I encourage all of you guys to stay in demo for at least a minimum 2.5, 3 weeks. I even go so far as to say 100 successful trades. Like, you get in and you play in demo. Demo is going to be your best friend. Demo is going to show you how the market moves. It moves in 2 directions, up or down, period. The market pulls back. So when you see your numbers going red, don't freak out. The market does what it's supposed to do. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so the next video we're going to watch, you guys, is for the iPhone. So my iPhone users, I want you to be tuned in. And if you have questions, want to get your questions answered. All right? So here we go.
Welcome back to the IML Academy. In this video, we're going to discuss how to place a trade on your mobile MT4 using an Apple iPhone. On the first page here, this is known as the quotes screen. The quote screen is where you can select different currencies to trade in the Forex market. If there's ever a currency pair that you would like to trade that is not available here, you can simply click the plus icon on the top right side of the screen and a symbols menu will open where you can choose a list of exotics, futures, crosses, metals, cryptos, so on and so forth. Simply click on the symbol that you would like to add and choose from the different pairs to add to your quote screen. Once you're done adding the pair to your quote screen, click on done in the top right-hand corner and you'll come back to your quote menu where you can select the currency pair you would like to trade. In this example, we're going to use BTC USD, which is here on the lower part of my screen. By clicking BTC USD, a menu will pop up that says Trade, Chart, and Details. We can click Trade if we're going to go into immediately trading, or we can click the chart, which will show us the actual chart of the current BTC USD. Now, if we would like to trade from this screen, simply click on the trade button on the top right-hand side of the screen and the trading menu will open. Now, on this screen here, you can choose between market execution or choosing one of the pending orders inside of the market. You can also choose your lot size inside of the market, which is your risk factor. Simply by clicking down or clicking up, you can change the lot size, which you will trade inside of the market. Now, right below this, you can choose the stop loss and the take profit level in which you want to set your reward and your risk factor getting into the trade. For this example, we're going to set a take profit level of 6,200 for Bitcoin, and we're going to set a stop loss level of 6,000 inside of the market. We can then choose to buy or sell by market. In this example, we're going to look to buy. Once we buy, it will bring us back to the chart, and right here on the chart, we can clearly see not only our entry inside of the market, but we can also see our stop loss level and we can see our take profit level. If we ever want to modify our trades, simply click on the trade icon in the middle of the screen and hold down the BTC for more options to come over. Here, you can choose to close your trade or modify your trade inside of the market. Simply click on modify to adjust your stop loss and your take profit levels if you ever want to update them in real time. This concludes our training on how to place a trade on the mobile MT4 Apple version. Be sure to always trade on demo until you get comfortable modifying and enter trades. Once you got the hang of it, you can then jump into the market with your live account and begin to go pro. We'll see you in the next video.
Okay, so in the 100 series, you guys, that's where you want to get started with your courses and your just going through and learning the terminology. You definitely want to make note of those two videos, entering and exiting trade on the iPhone. Okay, definitely want to make sure that you get familiar with whichever device that you have. I'm going to pause right there to see if anybody with the iPhone, or even if you have a Samsung, if you have any questions. All right, perfect. I'm going to take that as no questions. So all of this kind of works together, this whole academy, you guys. Here, we have Pip Talk, we have the strategies, which are the products, the product that you have, if you have the platinum package, is the harmonic scanner. And one of my favorites between Pip Talk is Go Live. Go Live goes literally in hand with the academy. So basically what Go Live is, that is where all the educators are, you guys. all the educators who teach live, okay, who are teaching live, the basics. Hold on. So the basics on Forex, as well as the product that we carry. Okay. So right here, if you click on go live, again, it's going to bring you to this screen. You'll see the top educators at the top. Okay. These are the top educators in the community. As you can see, they're the top educators based on how many views that they have. Okay. So you come down and you see, you can pick whichever channel here, some of the other packages and other tools. But right now we're just going to focus on the basics because we're all new. So you go to Forex Advanced, and the tool, okay, that we have is the harmonic scanner. Okay. But you definitely want to start and stay in the basics. So if you click Forex Basics here, it gives you a drop down of the educators teaching at the 100 series, which go hand in hand with the 100 series courses over on the other page in the academy. Okay, does that make sense? And one of the things that I like about this, if you look at the circles over here, it tells you who is live at this very moment. That is what it tells you. Now, if you see across the top, here's where you can find the orientation educators who kind of start and tell you, what you need to do at the beginning. Then you choose, your 100 level educator. If I were you guys, I would go through and see which educator that, you kind of, understand and who you like the best. And I encourage each one of you to only follow one educator, because everybody's style is different. The way that they approach the charts are differently. So I would advise you to follow one educator. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. One educator. Well, here are the times that they are available, right? So for whatever reason, if you're not available during these times, if you click on their names, you can go back and watch recordings. So let me just show you what that looks like. And I just chose a random educator. So here you can see his recorded sessions. This is Abel Melendez. You can see his recorded sessions. They also have favorite sessions, which they are titled, and they tell you kind of what they're teaching in that moment. So on and so forth. Trading View 101. Okay. So that's just one of the educators. Again, you can go back and watch. Also, even though this says July 6th, if you hit play, it's always going to take you back to the last recorded session. Okay. Now, for sake of time, we're not going to watch it. We're not going to watch the entire thing today. Oops. Oh, if you have an Apple computer, they're doing changes in the academy, and whatever changes that they did, Apple does not like it. So you're going to have to download Google Chrome. Okay. My bad, you guys. So that's how you get to the educators. And if you wanted to hop on a shortcut to the Go Live sessions, you just click on that circle to whoever's teaching at that moment. But keep in mind, you only follow one educator, only one, okay? And for the tool, the harmonic scanner that we have, you just simply go back. Hold on. Okay, so right there is the basics. That is where you'll get started. We saw the orientation across the banner. We saw the 100 series. And here is a more advanced, right? Even though we have the tool harmonic, and that's the tool that we, use. It kind of gives you basically everything you need to know in order to hop in and out of a trade, looking at the harmonic patterns, ABCs 1, 2, 3. ABCs 1, 2, 3s. I would say get the basics, learn the fundamentals, and inside of the Rich University community, we kind of ease you into it. There's a harmonic training that's offered by Talton Jet, okay, on Monday nights at 8:15 Eastern, okay? So I would say master the 100 series, do the orientation in the academy, jump on your Go Live sessions, and plug into that harmonic training with Talton Jet on Monday nights, 8:15 on this same link, richuniversity.tv. So if you want to put that in your phone as a reminder, okay? And once you feel like you're ready, because we don't want to overload you with information, once you feel like you're ready to take a deeper diver look into the harmonics training, you then come here, and there are multiple educators, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Does anyone have any questions? Please feel free to come off mute or drop your questions in the chat. That's pretty much how you maneuver around the academy, you guys. It's real simple. Get in the back, get back there and just play around in it. Any questions? Any questions about the academy? All right. Okay. Well, very good. We've learned how to, I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to leave from over here and go back to PowerPoint. Hold tight. All right, so now that we've looked at all of the academies, you definitely want to get those how to place a trade videos down pat and go through the 100 series courses. And before you go on to the 200 level courses, make sure you've gone into a couple of Go Live sessions, okay? All right, well, let's see. Let's talk about the rich community a little bit more. Can y'all see my screen? Can y'all see this? Can y'all see?
Yes.
Okay, so do you see the PowerPoint?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Hold tight. My computer is spinning. Hold tight for 1 second. I'm sorry, you guys. Technology, you gotta love it, right? Just don't want me to be great. Oh gosh, help me.
You're good.
Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Let me know when you guys can see it.
You can see it.
Got it.
Perfect.
We can see now.
Perfect. Okay, so literally, all of you should be connected to the Rich University Telegram group by now, right? Is there anyone that's in here that's on the call that's not connected to the group on Telegram? All right, so I'm gonna take that as everyone is connected. Wait, Austin, you're not connected to the group? Which university? Oh, you can't see the screen. Okay, perfect. All right, so here you guys, inside of the Rich University Telegram group is a very safe, positive, supportive zone. This is where you'll be connected to over, I think it's about, the last time I checked, it's about 1,300 people inside that group. And there is a lot of messages that come through, but you know, it's a celebration group. So when people join the family, we celebrate them, we welcome them, we congratulate them. You know, it's just an awesome group to be a part of, a supportive group. But one of the things that we definitely want to do, we want to keep that group as positive as possible. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, somebody just put in the chat that they can't hear. Okay, all right, thanks. We want to keep that group very, very positive, and it's only for rich active subscribers only. So we just don't want to just put random people inside of the group just to let them see what it is that we do. We don't do that. Okay. So how we like to conduct the group is We don't put traits inside of the group. Let's just say if you're on a go live session or if your group is doing something, we don't put, traits inside of this group. We don't put other, other trainings or other educators inside the group. We kind of keep it a very safe and positive zone. We don't do any other promotions, outside promotions inside of this group. It literally is just a positive group, right? We just congratulate people to the family, and we are excited, from, feedback from the nightclub, or if it's somebody's birthday or something, just good, positive environment, you guys. We don't do the spam letters, those chain letters, if it doesn't have anything to do with, Rich University, Forex, nightclub, Tokyo, China. A lot of the conversations definitely don't go on inside this group. If you have questions, it's okay to, inbox someone or direct message them. I think that's the term we use, direct message them in Telegram. If you have a question about, a trade or something that happened in Telegram, if you want to ask somebody, you can have go back to your sponsor, the person that brought you in. Or if you've kind of connected with someone in the group, you like them, so you've reached out to them in private message, you could do it that way. But we want to keep, because it's over 1,300 people in the group, we just want to kind of stay, we don't want to send just a lot of random messages in this group. That's not the platform for it. It's just congratulating, it's welcoming people, especially when they hit new ranks. We want to celebrate them. We want to welcome people into the family. We want to celebrate when we're in blue skies. We want to celebrate when Tokyo, China strikes. It's just a celebratory space. And honestly, you guys, I'm just excited about this space, but any other things don't go on in this group because we want to keep it as clean as possible. And we don't want our phones to just ding, ding, ding all day with things that don't have anything to do with Rich University. If you have any questions about this, you guys, please come off mute to get your questions answered. Actually, I think this is pinned in the group as well. If not, it's in a file. But you definitely want to get really, really familiar with the community and how things are, how we conduct business inside of that community. And if that makes sense to you, drop some 7s in the chat. Yeah, I'll be done in just a second. Yes. Okay, perfect. And we're almost done, you guys. One of the things that you definitely need to know, you definitely need to have in order to be successful in this space, you definitely want to have your Telegram downloaded, MetaTrainer 4, and your Zoom downloaded to your cell phone, your iPad, so on and so forth. And if you have questions about any of this, make sure you get with the person who brought you into the space. Also, get with them about the Rich welcome letter as well, okay? And we are rounding it up, you guys. The Rich University declarations. If you're not familiar with declarations, affirmations, incantations, they are powerful. They are everything to start your day off and get your mindset right. These kind of hold on. Okay, perfect. In this space is 90% psychology and 10% skill. I'm gonna say that again. 90% psychology, 10% skill. So how do you keep your psychology up? You inject positivity into yourself at all points of the day. You just, you keep yourself grounded. You keep yourself positive. And these are one of the ways that you can do that. Here are the Rich declarations. I would encourage you all, let me make that bigger, to take a screenshot of it. And these declarations will help you kind of get your mindset right, because this is all about mindset. And, a lot of successful people, Tony Robbins, Joel Osteen wrote a whole book on I Am. The great Dr. Miles Monroe has a whole slew of files and information on affirmations and incantations. So this is not, new, you guys. However, it may be new to some of you. So what does it sound like? This is what it sounds like for me in the morning. I am rich because I am royalty. I'm a queen and a king in God's kingdom. And I am everything that God says that I am. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm wise. I'm wealthy. I am wise. I have a clear mind. I'm guided by God. I'm favored by God. I'm protected by God. I am open to receiving everything that my heart desires. I am loved by God. I am chosen by God. I am called by God. I am a leader that leads with integrity from the front and by example at all times. I am victorious. I have already won. I am brilliant. I am excellent. I am extraordinary. I am qualified. You guys, I'm not going to read all of this, but I want you to get into the habits of saying this every single day, because your subconscious it starts to believe what you tell it. That's what it does. It starts to believe what you tell it. So make sure, hopefully you got a picture of those declarations. Last but not least, if you're just getting started yesterday, you definitely need to know that right now we are on a 40-day, 40-night on the run challenge to becoming a better overall person. From a spiritual aspect, an emotional aspect, a mental aspect, a physical aspect, and a financial aspect. We are fasting. Some of us have taken the challenge to fast away from social media. And what we mean by that is just simply scrolling and wasting minutes of hours of days. And we've decided to be productive with our time. Many of us are still shut in. I know I don't go out. So I use my time, and I'm very intentional with my time. So I encourage each and every one of you to kind of do the same. Today is day number 3. And you're probably saying, okay, but maybe I was on this last night. So why do you have it posted again? Well, guess what? One of the things that I did not mention is with this opportunity, with Tokyo China, you get 3 people. That means you qualify for Tokyo China. But one of the things that I skipped over, I didn't talk about your scholarship. Your scholarship becomes free, you guys, after 2 people, meaning you don't have to pay the $174.95. So if you're aiming for Tokyo China, not only do you qualify for it, but now your tuition is free. So you don't have to pay the $174.95. That's amazing, right? Just by sharing the opportunity with other people. If you come into this space, the family is positive. It's a great, place to be connected to. You're getting good energy from the space. Not only are you getting good energy, you're learning a skill set, which you're making money. Like, why would you not tell anyone? Like, why would you not? Like, for real. Like, why would you not tell anybody? So here's your opportunity to, even though you're new, don't try to explain the opportunity. You have 37 more chances to put, the people who your friends, your family members in front of the opportunity and what we have. Well, how do you do that? Every night at 9 p.m., there's a tour going on from city to city. Okay, you simply go to yes2forex.tv at 9 p.m. Eastern. All right. And as you can see, there's the schedule. Those are the cities that we will be hitting and highlighting. Okay. So I'm going to stop talking and the floor is open. So if you have any questions, please come off mute. Also, let me know how I did. If there was something else you needed to know that I probably didn't cover or didn't cover, so on and so forth. Just kind of come off and be. Oh, she said, that's awesome. Thanks, Miss Virginia. You're awesome. If you want to put your comments in the chat, sometimes it gets hard to computer talks back. Hi. Yes, I can hear me. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Joanna from the UK.
Hey, Joanna from the UK.
Hi. I was just wondering, how often do you have these orientation Zooms? How often do you have them?
That's a great question. So the orientation Zooms, so for 40 nights, mind you, 2 of the nights have passed. So this is day number 2 for the orientation. So for 38 more days at noon, at the same time, at noon.
Okay, so 5 o'clock my time. Okay.
Yep. So every day at that time, you'll be able to hop on an orientation. Will I be doing them every single day? No. maybe once a week, but there are other people who will be going through. But at the same point, noon every day, my time, there will be an orientation going on.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. You've been doing, you were awesome, by the way. You're doing really well.
You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you. Who else do we have out there? Any other questions? If you guys want to connect with me on social media, again, my name is Kuala Metrius. And Sunday nights, but not for the next how many months. We're only going to be doing them at noon. So Kuala Metrius is my name. On Instagram, just Kuala Metrius, and on Facebook is Kuala Metrius Michelle. So if you want to connect on Facebook, please feel free to reach out, and I will be accepting friends for the next 5 minutes. Remember now, I'm on a fast, so I'm not going to be playing around with social media. Oh, that's too funny. But any other questions? This is a safe zone, you guys. Any other questions? If not, I'm going to let you guys go. Was someone coming off mute to ask a question? Well, awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully I've put you on a path to be successful in this space. If you have questions, feel free to reach out in Telegram. I'll be honest, I'm not very prompt in Telegram. However, once I see it, I will answer your question.
Oh, brilliant.
Perfect. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on. And don't forget to invite your guest out to tonight's presentation at 9 p.m. Go ahead.
Just put your name back on again so I can see the spelling. So
You
sorry.
can't see it? It's at the top. Can y'all not see the slide presentation?
Q-U-A.
L-A. M-E-T as in Tom, R-I-U-S.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. What was your name again? She said Joanna?
Joanna from the UK.
Okay, Joanna.
Anna.
Perfect. Anyone else? All right, you guys have an amazing rest of the day. God bless you. Happy trading.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Thank you. Praise God for you.
Thank you. Praise God for you. God bless you. Have a good day, you guys. All right. How do I?